Hi, YouTube friends. We have three different locking pliers to compare. This is the object of this comparison, actually. It's the Knipex or Knipex, made in Germany, they say. This is a right angle, slightly right angle, almost 90 degrees, but closer to 45, I think. So here's what I noticed. This one here, this knurling rod is very, very, very tight, and it's notchy. There's a stiction there, and then it releases a little bit more, but it is notchy, and it doesn't want to move. Like, let's see if we move it towards the to get it to close. To get it to close is very notchy. It feels like there's a defect. It feels defective here because it's not turning easily. So there's some kind of manufacturing defect. So other than that, if you look at how the tip closes, there. Can't get this to focus. There it is. Focus, focus, focus. If you look at it, the way the teeth close, it's they're not closing together. See, there's gaps. Okay, so let's compare that. The way it opens also, once you close it, to open it, I'm gonna lock that on this Mastercraft model. I'm gonna lock it there and see how long it takes. Oops. How long does it take to lock it up? It's very notchy, so it doesn't feel okay. Now it's releasing. It's releasing. Oh, it's not. See, it doesn't stay. It is not staying locked like a vice grip should. So okay, that's now closed. If I close this, okay. Okay, that's the closed position. It became loose. So it's definitely not acceptable to me. Also, it does not have a cutting tool here. There's a big, at the back of the throat, there's the customary cutting tool. Like all other vice grips, they have a cutting tool there. There's a cutting anvil on the Mastercraft. See, the Mastercraft is very smooth. When you turn it, it's very smooth. And so when you close this, it stays closed. And if you look at the teeth pattern, you see that the teeth, there's no gap. Excuse me. The very front is locked tight. Now, compare that to the Kershaw multi-tool made in USA, which is, to me, the most useful tool of all time. This is a very, very smooth, no stiction. And once you lock it with this, it will not release. It's once you lock something on it, it will stay locked. So let's try that. Excuse me. Okay, I've got it locked and it's not releasing. You see? Okay, so that's my experience with. See, also the Kershaw has something really interesting. It has, if you look at the tip, you see it has a canal. It has a canal there for the occasion where you need to grip something round. Okay, so it's got anvil on one side, and when you close this tight, see there's no gap. It's a complete closure, and it has a very nice bypass. It's a bypass cutter on the throat so that it doesn't wear out its blade. So kind of almost probably even self-sharpening. So yeah, this unfortunately is no longer easily, there's no new ones being sold. There's the Kershaw, and then there are Kershaw clones. This was I think about $90 at many years ago, and then it was cloned by for $50, looking exactly the same except for the metal. The Kershaw has a very bright knife. The clone does not. But other than that, it was perfect. So here's my opinion of this. This is, in my opinion, this is defective and not acceptable. This is the best, but you can't get one anymore unless you find one on eBay or something. And this one here, even though it's rusted, this is a very inexpensive. The Mastercraft, you can see that the teeth are closing quite well. So that's my opinion, and that's my review. The reason for the dirt is because this has been used a lot, and it's still working. Canadian Tire, I think this was $15 or Canadian. This was about $72 Canadian, and this was at the time, I forget, probably $70, $80 US at the time. The last one I saw on eBay was $150 US used. Okay, that is it. Thank you for watching.